What is willpower? The most valuable and fundamental asset within a person's character is willpower. It is the quality that distinguishes human beings from other creatures. Behind every great achievement, every fulfilled purpose, and every triumph over difficulties, there lies a hidden force, and that is willpower. Definition of willpower. Willpower is essentially the inner determination, courage, and ability to make decisions. When a person sets a goal and, despite all challenges, firmly adheres to it, that is the greatest example of willpower. It is the inner energy that transforms dreams into reality. According to psychologists, willpower is a mental strength that helps individuals control their desires and emotions. It lifts a person out of laziness, greed, fear, and feelings of failure, compelling them to move forward with courage and perseverance. Difference between willpower and determination. Many people consider willpower and determination to be the same. However, there is a subtle difference between the two. Determination means deciding to do something, while willpower is the ability to stick to that decision and accomplish it regardless of circumstances. For example, if a person decides to exercise every morning, that is determination. But when he continues to exercise despite rain, cold, or sleepiness, that is willpower. Importance of willpower. Willpower plays a fundamental role in every aspect of life. In education, a student may be intelligent, but without willpower, his abilities will be wasted. In business, a businessman may suffer losses, but willpower enables him to rise again. In health, without willpower, one cannot resist unhealthy habits. It saves a person from harmful food and helps him adopt healthy routines. Examples. 1. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times in his attempts to invent the light bulb, yet he never gave up. This is a shining example of willpower. 2. Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah united millions of Muslims in the subcontinent for a single cause and achieved Pakistan. This was his extraordinary willpower. 3. An ordinary laborer who works day and night to educate his children so they can succeed in the future is also a living example of willpower. Life without willpower. A person without willpower is like a fragile thread that breaks easily. It is like a boat adrift in the sea without oars or sails, tossed around by the waves and winds. Similarly, a person without willpower becomes a slave to outside influences, loses control over his own life, and surrenders before every challenge. Willpower and destiny. Some people believe that destiny determines life and humans are powerless. But the truth is that willpower is another name for changing destiny. The Holy Quran states, "Indeed, Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves." This verse teaches us that willpower and hard work are the real destiny of human beings. Willpower and control over emotions. The greatest strength of willpower is that it prevents a person from becoming a slave to emotions. Anger, fear, greed, and jealousy are emotions that can destroy a person. But the one who possesses willpower controls these emotions and makes decisions with wisdom. Practice of willpower. Willpower is not magic. It is the result of continuous effort and training. If a person practices patience in small matters, controls his desires, and sets small daily goals to achieve, his willpower gradually grows stronger. Chapter 2. The importance and benefits of willpower. Willpower is not just a mental strength. It is a hidden force that determines success, happiness, and stability in human life. Every great achievement in this world is the result of willpower, whether it is academic excellence, business success, or moral superiority. 1. Willpower in education. A student may possess intelligence, but without willpower, intelligence alone is not enough. To wake up early, revise lessons daily, and resist the temptation of wasting time on distractions, all require willpower. Successful students are those who make a plan and remain steadfast until they achieve their goal. 2. Willpower in business and profession. Every businessman and professional faces ups and downs. A person who loses courage after facing initial failures cannot progress. But a person with strong willpower learns from failures, stands up again, and continues striving until success is achieved. In reality, success belongs only to those who never give up. 3. Willpower in health and daily life. Maintaining health is impossible without self-control. A person with strong willpower avoids harmful foods, resists bad habits, and adopts discipline in diet, exercise, and sleep. Similarly, breaking addictions, whether smoking, overeating, or laziness, is only possible through willpower. 4. Willpower in character and morality. Moral strength is also a gift of willpower. The ability to speak the truth in the face of difficulties, to resist bribery, to control anger, and to remain patient, all are fruits of strong willpower. A society where individuals possess strong willpower is destined to flourish. 5. Willpower in religion and spirituality. All great religions emphasize willpower. Fasting, prayer, meditation, and self-restraint are exercises to strengthen willpower. In Islam, fasting in Ramadan trains the believer to control desires, which later strengthens his entire personality. Examples from history. Mahatma Gandhi endured prison and hardships but continued his struggle through sheer willpower. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison yet emerged stronger, leading his nation with patience and courage. Imam Hussein Ra sacrificed everything in Karbala but did not compromise on truth. This was the peak of willpower and steadfastness. Chapter 3. Methods to strengthen willpower. Willpower is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. Just as the body needs exercise to stay fit, the mind and heart also need consistent training to develop strong willpower. 1. Setting small and achievable goals. Begin with small goals. When a person fulfills even the smallest of promises made to himself, his confidence increases. For example, deciding to walk for 10 minutes daily or to reduce the use of mobile phones for half an hour every day. Over time, these small victories build strong willpower. 2. The habit of self-discipline. Self-discipline is the backbone of willpower. Going to bed on time, waking up early, and following a daily routine are small acts of discipline that gradually enhance inner strength. People who live without discipline can never truly benefit from their willpower. 3. Controlling desires and emotions. The biggest test of willpower is the control of desires and emotions. To resist greed, anger, jealousy, and laziness requires constant effort. For example, when one remains calm in anger or resists unnecessary arguments, the willpower becomes stronger. 4. The power of positive thinking. Negative thoughts weaken the will, while positive thinking strengthens it. A person who constantly thinks, "I can't do this," will never succeed. But the one who believes, "I can achieve this with effort," strengthens his inner energy. 5. Consistency and patience. Willpower is not built in one day. It requires consistency. If a person fails but still tries again and again, his willpower grows stronger. Patience in difficulties is the real test of willpower. 6. Building willpower through worship and spirituality. Acts of worship, such as prayer, fasting, meditation, and charity, train the soul. Fasting teaches self-restraint. Prayer develops punctuality, charity reduces selfishness. All of these increase the strength of willpower. 7. Staying away from bad habits. Habits like laziness, overindulgence in entertainment, smoking, or wasting time weaken willpower. Replacing these with constructive habits gradually builds strength and self-control. Examples of strong willpower. Abraham Lincoln faced countless defeats in elections but did not give up and eventually became President of the United States. Helen Keller, despite being blind and deaf, acquired education and became a symbol of courage through willpower. Allama Iqbal proved through his poetry and philosophy that nations can awaken if they strengthen their willpower. Conclusion: strengthening willpower is possible for everyone. It requires self-discipline, patience, positive thinking, and constant effort. The person who trains his mind and heart daily becomes the master of his destiny, while others remain slaves to circumstances. Chapter 4. Obstacles to willpower. Willpower is one of the greatest strengths of a human being, yet many obstacles weaken it. A person may have strong intentions, but if he cannot overcome these barriers, his willpower gradually fades. 1. Laziness and negligence. The biggest enemy of willpower is laziness. When a person delays his tasks, makes excuses, and avoids hard work, his willpower weakens. Negligence towards responsibilities also destroys determination. 2. Fear of failure. Many people give up before trying because they fear defeat. This fear prevents them from moving forward. In reality, failure is not the end, but a lesson. The one who fears failure can never strengthen his willpower. 3. Negative environment. The company we keep influences our willpower. Friends or companions who constantly discourage, criticize, or indulge in bad habits weaken our inner strength. To preserve willpower, one must choose positive company. 4. Overindulgence in desires. Those who become slaves to their desires, whether it is overeating, oversleeping, or spending too much time on entertainment, lose the ability to control themselves. Desires that are unchecked gradually destroy willpower. 5. Lack of discipline. Without a routine, willpower cannot survive. People who live without discipline, sleep irregularly, and waste time cannot achieve their goals. Lack of discipline is like a poison for willpower. 6. Hopelessness and negative thinking. When a person repeatedly tells himself, "I cannot do this," he truly loses the ability to do it. Hopelessness is a dangerous obstacle because it kills courage before the struggle even begins. 7. Physical and mental weakness. A weak body and a tired mind cannot sustain strong willpower. Unhealthy food, lack of exercise, and mental stress weaken determination. A sound mind requires a sound body. Examples. A student who wastes his time on social media instead of studying loses his willpower to succeed. A businessman who quits after one loss fails to strengthen his inner courage. A person who surrounds himself with negative people loses faith in himself. Conclusion. Obstacles are a natural part of life, but those who recognize them and overcome them strengthen their willpower. Laziness, fear, and hopelessness can be replaced with discipline, courage, and positive thinking. The one who removes these barriers becomes unstoppable in achieving his goals. Chapter 5. Methods to strengthen willpower. Willpower is like a muscle. The more we train it, the stronger it becomes. Just as a bodybuilder strengthens his physical muscles through regular exercise, a person can strengthen his willpower through consistent practice and discipline. 1. Setting small and achievable goals. Start with small goals instead of huge and overwhelming targets. When a person successfully completes small tasks, his confidence grows, and his willpower becomes stronger. Example. Deciding to read for 10 minutes daily instead of planning to finish an entire book in one sitting. 2. Self-discipline in daily life. Discipline is the foundation of willpower. Waking up early, working according to a routine, and avoiding unnecessary distractions train the mind to stay firm. 3. Controlling desires. One of the most effective ways to build willpower is to consciously say no to unnecessary desires. If a person resists overeating, overspending, or useless habits, his inner strength grows. 4. Positive thinking and affirmations. Repeating positive statements like, "I can do this," and "nothing is impossible," builds courage. Positive thinking acts as fuel for willpower, giving energy even in difficult times. 5. Healthy body, healthy mind. Exercise, proper sleep, and healthy food are essential for strong willpower. A weak body cannot support a strong mind. Example: a regular morning walk can refresh the mind and strengthen determination. 6. Learning from failures. Instead of giving up after failure, analyze the reasons behind it and learn lessons. Every failure is a hidden opportunity that makes willpower unshakable. 7. Prayer and meditation. For many people, spiritual practices such as prayer, meditation, and remembrance of God strengthen inner determination. They provide peace, clarity, and purpose. 8. Surrounding yourself with positive people. Good company inspires good habits. When we surround ourselves with motivated, disciplined, and hardworking people, their energy helps strengthen our own willpower. Conclusion. Strengthening willpower requires patience, discipline, and consistency. It is not an overnight miracle but a gradual process. Those who practice self-control, positive thinking, and discipline in small matters eventually gain extraordinary strength to achieve great goals. Conclusion. Willpower is the foundation of success in all areas of life. It is the power that transforms failures into victories, weaknesses into strengths, and dreams into reality. A person who possesses willpower can conquer difficulties, while a person deprived of it remains dependent on circumstances.